Hello and welcome to today's video. So today we'll be building the farming area we discussed last episode. As you can see, the ugly cobblestone structure foundations behind me is the start of the barn building. The reason why we're doing this is just because there'll be a lot of redstone and a lot of mobs involved, and we don't really want those things in our main base lagging out the game. So the first protocol is just to farm some mangrove wood, just because I want to use the beams on this build. Luckily for us, we actually picked up one of these mangrove seeds, propostule, whatever they're called, from the Wandering Trader. So we're just going to give this a quick grow with bone meal, and it should grow. There we go. Oh my god. So you've seriously got to climb up these roots to farm these things. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. So we've farmed our mangrove trees, and this is the result. God, farming mangrove wood is terrible. It took about 3 hours just to get this many logs. But as you can see, we've gone with a dilapidated farmhouse theme. I'll just give you a look from the other side as well. I mean, overall I'm happy with this. The only thing I'm not really too keen on is the roof. So we used jungle stairs to the roof, and I think a different kind of block, a different kind of stair would actually suit this place better, suit the vibe a little bit better. So maybe we'll change that. But as we can see, we put some like holes in the roof as well, just to emphasize the ruined theme. So now for actually putting some farms in this barn building. So first of all, we'll be building a wool farm. So I'm just going to quickly dig out the foundations for that now. And then we're just going to pop in some observers, but they can't be facing that way, they've got to be facing the grass block in front. And this is so when the sheep eat the grass, it'll trigger the observer, which will then trigger a dispenser that we'll be placing on top, which will then dispense some shear the sheep, and then we'll have a collection system underneath to collect all the wool. And now we're just going to pop those dispensers on top of the observers. Fill in the spaces in between. And then we're going to fill in the back, and this is where we're going to place our redstone dust. Just going to build up a wall here as well, just so the sheep can't escape. And as you can see, what we've done here is we have built our collection system, and behind this chest here is an unloader. Now I don't think this is completely necessary with this farm, just because I don't think it's going to be really efficient enough to take use of it, but we may make some modifications in the future that will make it a lot more efficient and produce a lot more wool. So this might become useful a little bit later on. As you can see, we've just filled in the outsides with glass blocks. Now we're just going to craft our shears and pop those in the dispensers. And now we are unfortunately going to have to slaughter all these sheep, and then we'll grab a few on leads and drag them all the way to the barn. Now the reason I'm just committing wholesale genocide against these sheep is just because, like I said earlier, we don't want all these mobs in our spawn chunks near our base lagging out the game. So yeah, just got to get rid of as many as possible, and later on we'll build like a pig farm, chicken farm, cow farm, and we'll just basically slaughter all these poor animals. By the way, has anyone ever actually tried mutton in real life? It's actually really nice. Like, you can get like a goat curry like from a Caribbean place, and it's like the most delicious thing on the earth. It's a bit weird how we don't actually farm sheep. Like, it's not a common food in the UK, is it? Mutton. So we're just going to leash a few of these bad boys up, and then we have the fantastic task of dragging them all the way over to that barn. Here we are. Now all we need to do is just drag them up here, and they should fall right into the farm just like that. Then just walk away, the lead should snap, and the lead will end up getting deposited in the chest. And we're just going to repeat this with all the sheep now. As you can see, we're not really using many coloured sheep just because the theme of this world, it's a little bit more dark, so I don't think we'll actually need any colourful wool. We'll just need the base colours, stuff like white, brown, black, all that kind of thing. And as I said earlier, I don't think one sheep per cubicle is going to be that good. I don't think it's going to give us that much wool, so what I might do is I might just get rid of the glass blocks in the middle and then just breed the sheep so there's like, 30 in there, and then hopefully it'll be a little bit more efficient, but this will suit us enough for now. So here we go, everything's working fine. You can see the farm is actually functioning. You just saw there, it actually shared that sheep. Of course, this is not the final design in terms of decoration. I really don't like this design. The wool doesn't fit in here at all. Next episode, what we'll do is we'll have a proper makeover for this place and make it look like an authentic part of this barn. And secondly, we are going to get to work on the chicken farm. So you can see here, I've already built the base of it, which essentially just consists of a hopper going into a chest, and behind it we have a clock for the dispenser. And then what we'll do is we'll just pop a hopper, go into the dispenser, and then a line of hoppers, and then we'll pop the chickens on top. When they lay eggs, it'll get dispensed onto that slab there, and we'll have lava hanging over the slab, which will kill the chickens when they grow up and deposit all the cooked chicken and the feathers into the chest. So just popping the hoppers in now, like so. Just going to add some glass around the perimeter, and that stone section there inside the glass is where the chickens will actually be stood. And then what we'll do is we'll just throw in eggs. I think eggs have a 1 in 8 chance of spawning a chicken, so we'll just throw an entire inventory of eggs into this machine, and then hopefully we'll have some chickens. If there's not enough chickens in there, we can always just breed them through this little hatch. And there we go, we'll just pop a slab like so. And then that's it. So when these chickens grow up, they'll start laying eggs and the machine will start functioning. And it's the same thing like with the wool farm as well. This is not the final design, obviously it looks awful now. What we'll do is we'll redecorate it all next episode. But yeah, this episode took quite a long time to actually get out, just because the mangrove wood is so terrible. It's such a pain in the ass. Like, it just sprouts out. It's like 6 meters in the air on roots, and you've got to climb it just to get like 5 planks of wood. Not worth it. But yeah, that pretty much wraps us up today. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.